So 3 days ago, I put a video titled Employee for Hire. 2 days before that video, Juliana had already started looking at applications and resumes, but she was looking for something really specific and wasn't finding what she was looking for. So, but I just put this video up on YouTube just to talk about what I'm doing, what's going on. And I got 3 comments on the video. And one of the comments is from a fellow YouTuber that I watch, right? That I've been watching for maybe a year. And, you know, I don't watch a lot of YouTubers who are into blockchain tech because most of them promote pump and dumps and it's all about marketing and referrals and they don't really know anything about the tech. But this specific YouTuber is one of the only ones I know that just talks about the tech, that's into it for the technology, doesn't have a lot of viewers. In fact, his most recent video, I guess his video gets about 100 views. So of about 100 views, I'm one of those views because I watch his videos, right? And he posted a comment on my video about employee for hire. And he did that comment when there was less than 100 views on that video. And then he says, I'm interested in the job. I live in Orlando. So, but it turns out that he actually lives about 10 minutes from here. And I'm like, wow, wow, this is like a true, the whole, I talk about, now I'm not going to get into that, but I have spiritual ideas that I talk about. Like I call my reality a holographic reflection. I have another version of me, that exists in other places, not on this channel, that talks about that. But it's like, there's a ride at Disney World called It's a Small World After All, right? And I can't call certain things a coincidence. So he posted a comment, he's interested. I showed Juliana, hey, here's someone. And in fact, even before I showed her that, me and her were driving around earlier that day and we actually had a conversation for the July fireworks. We had a conversation about how, YouTubers who talk about blockchain are mostly doing it in a slimy way, which is like referrals, pump and dumps, just trying to get someone to click a link so they can earn something, right? Whereas there's very, very few who just talk about the technology because that's what they like. They're just interested in it. And this YouTuber is the only one that I can think of right now that I watch his videos. He doesn't get a lot of views and he just talks about the tech. And so today, he was his first day. He went out with us. Everything was great. He's coming out with us tomorrow. Everything looks good. So we have our first employee, and the way it all worked out was just like I'm playing a video game. This is like even more advanced than a video game, man. It's really interesting, right? So, and then one thing that he came to our location today because we came to pick up a unit. And the one thing that he said that kind of like blew me away when he said it was, man, this community has a lot of blue, right? And I didn't really notice it until he said it. But when I looked around, I was like, yeah, everything around here is blue. All the buildings, it's like it's blue, but it's like a sky blue. So I'm like, man, yeah, everything around here is sky blue. It's like heaven. Yeah, right? That's what I thought. I was like, man, and he noticed that. Well, he didn't say it like that. First, when he first said it, I was like, oh yeah, government blue. Because, for me, government is blue. But that's cool, sky blue. I don't mind living in a sky blue community. But yeah, but there's a lot more other things about this community. Beyond the color, beyond the color, the words and everything about it. That's interesting. So yeah, man. So it's going great. Man, it's really good to have an extra person. Yeah, it makes everything a lot easier. Everything moves a lot faster. Today he did 6 hours at $13 an hour plus gas expenses. Tomorrow we'll most likely do 8 hours, you know. Tomorrow's what, Friday? Saturday, 8 hours. Sunday, 0 hours, because on Sunday, no. Sunday, we'll see. We have a couple of pickups Sunday, but Monday and Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday are going to be really a lot of work, because the Monday and Tuesday is most of the pickups. Sunday we have some pickups, but if he's, we'll see how he feels. If he wants to do it Sunday, if not, we can do it ourselves. But we'll see how that goes. But on Sunday, we could take Sunday off, but it's not a good idea, because if we do that, then we'll have too much to do on Monday. So Sunday we're gonna do like maybe 3 or 4 pickups, and then Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday will be like the first time we get a break. Maybe we'll see. We'll see, because it's summertime, and it looks like I don't mind being busy every day for the summer, because in the winter things slow down a lot. And now that we have help, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. I'm really glad that we got to a point that we got so efficient, right? To the point where we could handle it, but we decided that getting help would make things easier. So it's not like we got to the point where we couldn't handle it and we had to get help. That's not where we were. We were at a point where we could handle it, but we realized that now it's time to get help to make things easier and get on the pathway for expansion, to expand, right? And sky blue is the limit. No, actually there is no limit. I'm already sky blue. Ooh.